Hello racing gamers and welcome back to BombersportsPlays NASCAR Heat Evolution, and today we're back at Daytona. It's the first of the repeat races. We're coming up on halfway in the season. That's quite scary in itself. This is now on to maybe be the longest ever series on BombersportsPlays. The longest before this was Dirt Rally at 21 episodes. For aiming to finish the series, it'll be up to 36. It's crazy. So we are back at Daytona International Speedway under the lights this time for the Coke Zero 400. On July 4th weekend, America, etc. Something I don't really want to talk about right now. Anyway, we're on the way at Daytona, and last time we were here, we were in a Toyota with no sponsors on it at all, and we were slow as shit. This time around, it looks like we're still slow as shit, but trust me, this car, well, qualifying was really weird. We were going up to 20 miles an hour faster than we were in the Daytona 500, and yet we still qualified last. What's up with that? Do you want to explain that to me, game? My only theory was that we were running a race setup. I don't know what the others were. They were running like freakish fast qualifying setups. I don't know. Kevin Harvick setups. But some things have stayed the same. Well, our car hasn't stayed the same. As you can see, this is the debut of the Pilot Flying J number 36 Chevrolet. We have switched over. We've rejected Toyota, the false prophets. We have rejected them. They did not offer us any manufacturer support whatsoever. They spat in the face of us, preparing to cuddle up to Joe Gibbs. So we're like, fuck you, we're going to Chevrolet. Hi, Rick Hendrick, how you doing? Hey, you know what? At this point, anything will do, and we are at least slightly faster. We are still last after one lap. We're just chilling back here with X-Matty D. There's a very good reason for that, because you remember back in Daytona in February at the 500, the car was pretty bad, and we couldn't really pass when we were in a massive pack. So this time around, I'm more than content to just kind of chill back here for a bit, you know, just like let the field get strung out a bit. I mean, I don't know if you can see down in the bottom right, we're at barely 6,000 RPMs.
Still there?
We're bomb drafting Matt DiBenedetto, and we're barely at, look, like, I can tell you, I was at half throttle for most of this. We're just chilling at the back here. We're now passing Eric Jones. But basically the point of this is, folks, that we've got pace in this car. It's faster than it was the last time we were here, faster than the last time we were at Talladega. We might actually have an actual engine department by now, which is quite shocking in itself. And I've also used another setup from the place I will link in the description. I forgot to do so after the Sonoma race. I'm sorry about that. Actually, I think I did. In the end, I keep forgetting the name of the channel. But I will link it in the description box below because the setups are really, really good. And we're using one of them today. It's kind of a bit twitchy. It's a bit loose. You've got to be very, very careful with the steering wheel. You can't wrench it sideways. It can get loose quite quickly. It's on a knife edge, but it is fast. And to be honest with you, I'll take that at this point. Tony Stewart's chilling back here as well. To be honest with you, there's no real... If we didn't need money for, you know, upgrade of our facilities, I'd be happy to do a Joe Gibbs racing on this shit and just chill at the back here in 39th for the entire race. We've got 2 chase wins. We've got 2 wins. We are in the chase no matter what. We're in the top 16 in points. There is no way we're missing the chase at this point unless something spectacular happens, unless I just sort of pass out behind the wheel and end up missing the rest of the season with severe concussion symptoms, which has actually happened to Dale Earnhardt Jr., so this joke's become a little bit tasteless. Sorry about that. But we're on the inside of Tony Stewart now, so we're slowly moving forward. But again, just waiting for the cars to sort of string out one by one. You know, we could go, whoa, we could go, now we'll fall 3 wide because they're slowing up in front of us. You see what I mean? It's just such a cluster fruitcake back in the field. Oh, God. You see what I mean? X-Matty D just stopped in the middle of the corner. Oh, we're still sideways. As our first massive brown smear just laid down in turns 3 and 4. David Hoots, I know you're reticent to throw cautions at the best of times, buddy, but you might want to throw a caution for that, because there is just brown poo everywhere in 3 and 4. So, this may actually show how fast the car is just on its own. The car is pretty damn fast. I think we're much better than where we were in the 500, which was fairly dreadful, to be honest with you. This was like, we were topping out now at like 178 miles an hour. That was our max, like... It's like me after I've climbed a particularly taxing set of stairs. Just hacking, coughing, and nearly passing out. But now, look at this! We're into the uncharted 180 miles an hour territory. We might even hit 190 here. 190 sodding miles an hour. There it is. We have hit 190 on our own. Like, not even in the draft. So this car has some serious speed in it. But the good thing is, by chilling at the back, another thing we're doing is we're actually saving us plenty of fuel. And to be honest with you, after our fuel gamble at Michigan, you know, if we're going to suck at 90% of the races from here on out... Thank you, Bobby. He just complimented me on my lap. I like Bobby again now. He's complimenting me. You can tell I like him because I'm calling him Bobby. If he's just annoying, I just call him Bob. Bob, you blithering idiot. In fact, he is blithering around up there. Look at this cluster fruitcake up in front of us. Look at the state of this pack, mate. Seriously. You're wondering why I'm chilling back here? Let's just go past Eric Jones. He's just beetling along on his own. Now up to Reagan. Is this... Oh, a little bit of contact there. And now, look at this. Massive pack here. We've got nowhere to go. We have nowhere to go. And if anyone's asking whether we can go 3 wide on the outside, I'm not prepared to find out just yet. You remember, whenever we went 3 wide in the turns at Daytona on the outside, it was an absolute disaster for everyone involved. Least of all me. I'm just looking forward here. Is it Busher and Brian Scott who are causing this just clusterfuck right here? Is it just them beetling along in the middle, just being pathetically rubbish? They're going 3x3 for 30th place. Are you real? Right, let's see if we can go on the outside here. Larson's stuck back here. Let's see if we can go on the outside. Go on the... No. I sound like Kevin Hart right now. No. Hell no. No. I just threw my pen down just for extra effect. There's your answer to anyone who thought we could go on the outside now, 3 wide in the corners. We can't, and we won't ever again. So, yeah, as I'm finally trying to get around to saying, basically, an advantage of chilling at the back here when we actually have quite a fast car. As you can see, we're barely using any RPMs, and we're just chilling at the back, like, at half throttle as we were earlier. We might do it again here. We might try and start moving forward. Bob, you're just beetling around. Bob, your driver clone is not doing very well, mate. You just focus on spotting for me. So we might just chill at the back here for a bit. But the advantage of that is we're saving fuel. We're saving quite a lot of fuel, actually. And there's every chance, because the pit window is 14 to 15 laps, supposedly. So that's a straight 2-stop race and a 40-lap race. But there's a chance that if we save enough fuel, we'll only have to pit once. That'll put us in a pretty decent position. So that's basically our strategy here. Like I say, Michigan proved fuel gambles can work for us. So why not? You know what? If we're only going to be competitive at about a handful of tracks all year, then you know what? This may be our only chance come chase time. Like when we actually get into the chase where, you know, say, I'm thinking about maybe the first round where there's not really any tracks that we're really good at that could potentially win races. We might have to pull something like that. Well, no, actually, we're good at Dover. We're good at least one track in each round of the chase, I think. Oh, no, actually, no. No, Kansas. We're good at the second round at Kansas. So literally, we've got one chance in each round. Brian Scott, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing apart from retiring? So, yeah, fair play. You're going home to spend time with your family. Nice family man and everything. But you might want to not tell them that you were the most... When you tell your kids, oh, Daddy, what do you do? I'm a racing driver. Don't mention the fact you were the most blisteringly awful, mediocre racing driver ever in NASCAR history. Psych, anyone who thought I was going to be nice on Brian Scott because he was retiring. If you ever watch this series, he's going to find me and he's going to punch me in my centre face. Bye-bye, X-Matty D. We are now moving forward. As you can see, someone's pitting. Casey Kane, what are you doing? What strategy are you pulling? Obviously, my car sucks and my life is just horrible right now because I'm at Hendrick and yet I'm terrible. Strategy. That's the chase. Elliot, do you mind not moving me into the wall? Plus, I know you think it's me. Oh, it's that 36 car. He's going to have the speed of an asthmatic gnat. Which, to clarify, does not have much speed at all. But I do actually have some speed. We're passing cars. We're into 25th, guys. We're legit into 25th. I'm targeting maybe a top 20 out of all this. So we'll see what happens here. And look who's in front of us. 3, 2, 1. You know what's coming next? And the pain! I'm actually straight to Jamie Murray. Did you see that? It's like Jamie Murray jumped. He got surprised when he heard me shout, "Hello, Bane." And he's just like, whoa, what happened? He just stopped. So thanks for that, Jamie. It nearly caused a crash, but still, that was entertaining. But, yeah, I'm just working this out. We've got at least one good track in each round of the chase. We could do this, guys. I'm just thinking about it. Round 1, we've got Dover, which we're all right at. I mean, you've got to be fairly decent across all 3, so... Michael Annette, what are you doing in 21st? What the... I'm nearly crashed just looking at you. Seriously? You're like, has he just got a surge of motivation now that he knows he won't be competing with Brian Scott for the honour of the most... In fact, he's going to win that title. Michael Annette, you're going to inherit that title. In fact, he's leaving Cup Series next year, isn't he? He's going back down to Xfinity. Because he knows that if Brian Scott's retiring, the mantle of the most blisteringly awful stock car driver of all time will be up for grabs, and he'll probably take it. Decided on the Supreme Court of me. Oh, are there pit stops? There's pit stops. What the? It's lap 11. Nearly the whole field's pitting here. I'm in the lead. Yeah, I'm in the lead. Get in there, lads. Let's do this. We are leading at Daytona. This is unthinkable. The version of me and Team Budget Sports from back at the 500. You could go back in time and tell them, yeah, by the way, the next time you come back to Daytona, you will be leading and actually have quite a fast car. They'll just put, shut up and go away. Stop infesting my dreams and making me think I've had cocaine and mushrooms. It's just unthinkable. Honestly, this is it's so unthinkable. My voice is broken. Well, I tell you what, this is a good start to the Pilot Flying J sponsorship. They're doing well. Their representatives are in the garage area right now. They're pleased. We are feeding them crisp sandwiches and knops made from, I don't know, Pound Store and Walmart ingredients, because that's about what we can afford. But we are living the high life right now. I like to think this team, if Team Budget Sports existed IRL, it'd be like Hesketh Racing was back in F1 back in the day. It was like, yeah, you know what? We're just here to maybe be good. And Bane, what are you doing? Why are you moving up in front of me? Bane, what are you doing? Oh my God. Oh, he's maybe getting loose. Bane, what are you doing?
Still there.
We're still wrecking. Are we going to save it? No. Oh, fuck's sake. Shout out to Trevor Bane there for just blithering in front of a car that was doing 20, 30, 40, 50 miles of pissing hour more than him.
There's a wreck in turn 2.
Genius. Also, no caution either. Shout out to David Hoots, but at this point, are we surprised? No, none of us are. Oh, God. Well, there's our dose of reality. Just in case we thought, I think we just ripped the splitter off as well, if we haven't already. There was our dose of reality, just in case we were getting ideas above our station that we might, like, win this thing or anything. I mean, did you see that? Like, I'll tell you what. Oh, dear. The front is flashing red with damage. Although the fact Danica Patrick and Ryan Ellis are the only two people who've passed us makes me think that maybe they're still to pit as well. We've still got 4 laps of fuel. Now, these guys are pitting at around the time we expected to. Well, now it's lap 14. And we've still supposedly got, what, 3, 4 laps of fuel left? We may as well keep going. The strategy gamble is on here, folks. It is on. It is the on. Well, it would be if blithering stupid wastes of seats at Roush, who I've just shouted funny words at all year, are now getting their revenge by beetling around and being rubbish. Like, I've got to say, I like a lot of things about this game. I like the fact it's gradually improving, they're patching things in. But, like, I've complimented the AI a lot. The one area they kind of are not so good is on the plate tracks. They're not very realistic, they don't really race in a proper pack or anything. And they just sort of, I don't know, they just sort of don't really, they almost overreact to things, if anything, and they just sort of don't act with much spatial awareness. Like, especially in situations like that where there's high closing speed when they're coming off a pit road. I mean, most of the time they just like jerk straight onto the racetrack on the racing line when they're still blatantly not up to speed. But like at normal tracks, you've at least got room to like move around them, or, you know, they get up to speed quick enough. Here, they're still not up to speed by the back straight, and yet they're like 3 wide in front of you. You're like, excuse me? And like, you might be able to say, oh, we should have slowed down. Well, did you see how much slower he was going? We went past him at a good 30 miles an hour. And yet he forced us right up against the wall and made our car get loose. And then, I mean, to be honest, the reason why we eventually wrecked was just someone else there. We nearly saved it about 3 times. But it was just like, nope, you will wreck at this point in time. You will wreck. But, well, luckily the car's not too badly damaged. We're going to have to waste some time repairing the car. Although it won't be a waste of time. The radiator is a bit damaged, but luckily, I mean, would a caution have actually affected us there? Are we in some weird parallel universe where David Hoots not throwing caution has actually helped us? Well, we are living in a universe where Donald Pissing Trump is president of the United Pissing States. So anything's possible at this point, to be honest with you. Anyway. So, we're still going. We've still got 2 laps of fuel, you know. And how many laps are we on? What lap are we on at this point in time? I think we're on lap, what, 6? Oops. I'm just crashing on my own here. Well, now the fuel light's on. But what lap are we on? Excuse me, what lap are we on here? I want to say it's like 16 or 17. Lads, like, ladies and gentlemen, are we in a position to maybe... It's... Oh, we're just checking the tyres. Lap 16, right, okay. And we've got 2 laps of fuel left. We can at least make lap 18, if these numbers are correct. So, like, this is... We could easily play ourselves into a situation here where we can make it on 1 stop. Like, we're in a window now. If we make it to 18 laps, if we get a caution, we're probably good to the end on fuel. So that's got to be our battle plan right now. I mean, we're pretty slow at the moment. We're still going. And in a way, running at reduced RPMs may be helping our fuel saving. The estimated fuel still hasn't gone down. It's still on 2 laps. We've still got 2 laps of fuel left, and it's on lap 17. If we can make lap 9... Imagine if we could make lap 20, and and we would literally be good to go on fuel until the end. Oh, now it's down to 1 lap. Right. What do we do here? Well, we're not pitting now. If we make it to the end of lap 18, we're in a window to make it on 1 more stop. Like, if it goes green, we're screwed. But if we get a caution, we're probably all right. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm staying out. I'm staying out, guys. I am staying out. I ain't coming in. Maybe my crew are on the radio to me like, come in now, come in for fuel. It's like, no. No. Do you not understand what Team Budgetsports' entire mantra is about? Having the worst equipment in the entire garage area. That includes the Xfinity Truck and ARCA Series fields. So we just chance her on, we gamble, we go for it, we go for the big plays. That's exactly what happened in Michigan. And in the end, we got a top 10 out of that. At our worst track on the entire schedule. That's ridiculous. Someone is pulling up behind us here. Is that Carl Busch? And he's pulling up quite a lot. So I'm just going to let him through and nearly crash behind him. That was a change for the lead, but that's okay. Playing the long game here. We're playing the long game. He's miles out on his own. Right, well, there's still... I'm just looking up in the top left. There's still 1 lap left to fuel, apparently. There's still 1 lap left. We're going around again. Let's go around again. Well, it's a bit late now. We have gone past the pit exit, but, like... We're on lap 19, and we're still not out of fuel. We predicted 14, maybe 15 at best. We've made 10 more miles to the gallon than we should have done. That's ridiculous. And it's still saying, could we make 20 laps? Oh, come on. Come on. Can we make 20 laps? The scenes if we make 20 laps. That would be ridiculous. Because literally, that would mean, that would tell us that we can literally make it to the end with just no more stops. This will be our 1 stop of the race. In fact, I'm at a point now where this may well be our only stop of the race anyway. Like, if we get caution, that's it. We're staying out. We are staying out. And it's still... Oh, now it's ticked to 0 laps. Do we dare go around again? Nah, let's not push our luck too far. Now let's bring it in. We have made 19 laps on fuel, which is pretty damn cool, I've got to say. That was really good. Good fuel mileage from the Pilot Flying J CSX thingamy-bob, the other small sponsors Chevrolet in that resplendent blue and orange livery, which actually looks really cool. It's nice to have a car with a livery on it. It's also nice to be driving a non-Toyota. Some minor air pressure adjustments. Now, 29.6, ouch, that's a bit annoying, but of course we do have that bodywork damage from that stupid stunt from Trevor Bayne to fix. Thanks for that. Thanks for destroying our brand new, nice, shiny Pilot Flying J race car. Have you noticed how many plugs I'm getting in for Pilot Flying J in this episode? Because Pilot Flying J are our new sponsors, so go support Pilot Flying J right now, because they help Team Budgetsports with Pilot Flying J stuff. Have a cup of tea while they're repairing the damage. Oh, man. I sound a bit like Macho Man there, like a British Macho Man. Oh, yeah. This is in the danger zone, and I have a damn good cup of tea. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, that's karma for trying to impersonate Randy Savage. Oh, man, don't do that. Oh, dear. My throat's blown up. Anyway, I need another sip of tea to cure that. Oh, that's better. Anyway, so we're back out. We're in 38th. So, not very good on the face of things. Although we just got my Almirola in the 3rd place car, so logic. Yeah, we are, I think, a lap down on the leaders here, so do we want a caution at this point? Probably not, because it'd be a bit like Talladega again, where we'll get caught a lap down or, you know, on the tail end of the lead lap, so we won't even feel the benefit. Although there's people pitting. What? Why are people pitting?
Okay, that's the halfway mark now.
Right halfway? Was there... There can't have been some people who are still trying to make it on... Like, that was their first stop. They can't be. Because, like, they'd be ahead of us. They were like Carl Edwards and Jimmy Johnson. So, what's going on here? We're on lap 21. All the damage repaired. A small problem we have now is that where we're running on our own, we're not getting the draft save fuel benefits that we did earlier. So, that's a bit of an issue. We might need to try and find a mate in a minute. Drafting friend! Fuel save friend! We need to find one of our fuel save friends in a minute. If we actually do want to make it on fuel. Which I think we can. As I say, we're in a position now where even a caution... are there more people pitting? Are there more... McMurray, you're irrelevant. What? Why is everyone pitting? What? Why are you all pitting? I thought you already had. Why are you pitting again? Like 12 minutes later. What is going on? What is just with the world? I mean, that's just what everyone around the world is asking right now. Just what the hell is going on? I mean, just on a small, like, a basic level at this point in time, what is going on with this race? WTF is this race? Something very weird is happening right now. I mean, not that I'm complaining, they're just giving up free positions to me. There's Edwards, who's just been on pit road. He's still getting up to speed. So we should be able to pass him here. I'm actually going to pass a Joe Gibbs car on legit speed at a plate track. You know, a track that relies on good engines. More people are pit... I still don't understand. I don't understand the strategy. Have I missed something? Probably. I'm crap at maths, but, like... I genuinely don't understand what's going on here. Why are they all pitting again? They pitted at, like, a lap 12 to 15. Are they just pitting again to go to the end now? Like, is that it? I don't know. This can't be their first stop because we were leading. You saw them all pit. So what's going on? What? Oh, man, I don't understand this race already. But hey, it's playing into our hands. Something stupid in this game is playing into our hands for once. So, let's just roll with it. And drink more tea. Oh god, oh god, what is going on? Danica, what are you doing? Stay with your pit entry, mate. She nearly wiped out the orange cone, and therefore saved us from more crap jokes on Twitter. We are 6th. As long as we stay away from Trevor Bayne at any point in this pitting process, we'll be fine. There's Almirola up ahead, Martin Truex Jr. These two are in legit position on the track. They must have pitted around the same time as me. They're in a similar position. Hang on, I thought we passed Almirola already. Oh, we would have been a lap behind. So, Almirola's now a legit 5th. We're a legit 6th. That pass on Carl Edwards was for position. Our car is still on an absolute knife edge in terms of balance. And the spark shower it's putting out is quite crazy. We are pulling up behind Almirola here. But do you know what? I don't want to pass him yet. And more people are pitting. More... Why are you pitting? I still don't understand. We're now 5th. We're back in the top 5 legit. Like, I literally have no idea what's just happened. Hello, I'm Adam at Daytona International Speedway, and what is currently happening? I literally have no clue. I genuinely do not have any clue here. But all I know is, if we get the caution now, we can stay out. Or... See, I don't know what the strategy is. Like, if we get a caution now, do we stay out? Because, like, we'll be good on fuel. Or do we come in? Because we'll have track position. Like, it'll depend. If everyone else is good to go to the end, if they're pulling basically, like, a reverse mirror strategy, something or other, on us, if they're trying to pull our strategy on us, then maybe we, you know, we don't pit, because no one else will. But if everyone else is pitting, then, well, nah, this race, I'm just reduced to making, like sheep noise, you know, I don't know. The way the world's going, it's probably... I can't even think of funny political jokes. Now, my last episode of My Summer Car, like, I went through and cut out... It was recorded the day of the election result, like, the day after the election. So, like, I was bleary-eyed having stayed up till, like, 3 AM UK time to watch the results. It was when I saw Florida went to Trump, I was like, oh dear. Right, I'm going to go to bed. This isn't going to get any better. And indeed it didn't. So, yeah, and then during that day, I basically, like, had to cut out about 20 minutes worth of really crap political jokes from that video. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep trucking on. 14 laps to go now, and we are 4th place on the track, having passed Almirola. I'm assuming at this point we are figuring that we're going to need a caution at any point, so we may as well not slow down. We may as well try and get to the front. And if everyone else is going to need to pit again, which they may do, because, like, I don't understand the strategy at all. I legitimately do not understand the strategy at all. So, we're just going down the back here. We're in 4th place, we're on our own. We're not really getting much drafting help, and we're not really saving much fuel. So we have a slight issue on that front in that we are now in need of a caution. So, I'm now just trying to race my way up to the front, draft with these leaders for a bit, maybe save some fuel that way. But, like, I'm just stoked the fact that, look at this, we are, like, racing leaders. We are racing the leaders, and we're legit as fast as them. We're on pace. But there is 13 laps to go, and we only have 8 laps of fuel, so we are in a slight problem. And there's our caution! Yeah, there it is! Yes, David Hoos has finally done us a favour. Thank you very much, big man. I take back most of what I've said about you before. And that's interesting. Now, the rest of the field is pitting. The rest of the field is pitting here. But our tyres are decent. We should be good to go on fuel. We're in 4th anyway. I don't really want to risk losing positions on pit road. And then, you know, getting back in the pack and just causing an almighty wreck, because our car is not good in the middle of the pack. So, we're staying out. And I think we're about to inherit the lead of the race. Like, legit. Properly. Like, this is an actual thing. We are about to lead at Daytona, not because everyone else is pitted. We're off sequence. This is a genuine thing. We just got to hope that we can save enough fuel under caution to make this happen. But we are now leading. we are now leading. We are leading this motor race. Deary me. Just what on earth is about to happen? Here we go. We're on the way. And we're pulling away. Like, I don't know what's more remarkable at this point. There are 7 laps. We've got 7 laps of fuel left. And there are about... Did I just say, like, 9 laps to go? So 9 laps to go, 7 laps of fuel. This is going to be a bit close. This is going to be a bit close. Have we gambled unnecessarily? Should we have at least put some fuel in on that last caution? I don't know. I'm a bit nervous now. Please. Oh, now the field is starting to gang up on me. Please, Truex. Please be nice. Please be nice. Oh, you're going around the outside, mate. You're going around the outside. Oh, God, no, but my car's more loose if it's pitched down on the inside. No. Help me. Please, Mummy. Help. Help. I'm being surrounded by Gibbs cars. No. In fact, Truex Jr. has not been able to get past. That is a big compliment. I tell you what. If this was our Daytona 500 car... Oh, bollocks. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, no. No. What have I done? I got loose in the troval and wrecked my Truex. Oh, God. Oh, dearie me. Well, inadvertently, I may have caused the caution that makes us good on fuel. But, man, I don't know what just happened. Hello, I'm Adam from Daytona International Speedway, and what just happened? I just went up the track and then it just got loose on me. Like, very weird. Very strange. I'm very sorry, Martin Truex. Okay. We are now 9th. We are now in the pack. Not a good place for us to be, really. Let's just cross our fingers and hope for the best. Most important factor in all this, are we good on fuel? Eric, why have you not gone anywhere? You're fueled by bacon, for Christ's sake. Right, 5 laps left of fuel, and with 4 laps to go, we are good on fuel. Let's cut this baby loose. Well, if we can. We're kind of boxed in a traffic jam right now. Oh, God, this could get intense very quickly. Our car does not run well in traffic. Our car really does not run well in traffic. We've passed Newman, we've passed Junior. Actually, this is playing into our hands. The top 4 are breaking away. Well, the top 3 are breaking away. We're trying to go with them. Amarola, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Which way are you going? You can go your own way. We are all in a train. This is a familiar sight at Daytona. Oh, but we got off the track. Oh, we just got to be careful because, like, the car's on such a knife edge. You see it there? Look. Oh, God. Oh, jeez, that was tense. You see what I mean? Like, the car just gets a little bit like it doesn't turn in enough. And then you turn the wheel a tiny bit more and it snaps loose. It is such on a knife edge right now. Oh, my God. My heart is racing right now. Oh, my God. This is a bit tense. We're in the top 5 at Daytona. We could be on for win number 3 of the season, and this will be the most unlikely of all of them. This is like Michigan all over again, except we are actually on pace. We have actually got legit front-running pace. This is ridiculous right now. I cannot believe this. Let's just chill behind Hamlin. Let's get a draft here. Junior is sniffing an opportunity here. Of course he is. He's at a plate track. This is Dale Earnhardt Jr. we're talking about here. More synonymous than Solid Snake saying, Metal Gear. We've just got a draft here. We've just got to be chill. Top 5. Single file. It's a very Daytona-esque. There was me saying the AI here are not very realistic. It is very realistic at the moment. Running mostly single file. Junior's with us. He's back a little bit. We now got 2 laps to go now. 2 laps to go. Try and go around the outside of Denny Hamlin. Have we got enough for a run? Almirola's got the bringing us with him with the draft. No, he's just gone down to the inside again.
Still there.
Have we got enough of a run on Hamlin? Oh, God, our car is not handling very good right now. His tyres are being stretched to breaking point on the right side.
Still there.
We've got to be so careful here. The smallest mis-movement of the steering wheel could lead us to disaster. Almirola's there. Right, we're getting a draft. We're getting a draft.
Still there.
Oh, but now he's slowing down. And what's he doing? Oh, God, we caught the back of it. No! No! We've hit the wall. Damn it! Oh, damn. Oh, God, the rest of the field is going with us. Oh, cock! No! Oh, bollocks. Oh, my God. Do you want to throw it? Oh, nice. We're in the middle of a massive pile-up and a crash. Love the fact that the AI took over there and just has us keep driving into crashed cars. And the caution didn't come out until way after we were already in the wreck. Shout out to David Hoots there. Oh, Christ. Bollocks. Bugger. Damn it. Damn.
Get set.
Oh, now we're broken and beaten up and we're in 17th and we've got no... Oh, damn it. Damn it. Just the smallest error. Get out of my way, Matt Kenseth. You're as beaten up as me at this point. We're in overtime now. We're still in the top 20. Maybe we can still salvage something, but our car is absolutely broken. There was no way I was pitting. I've got to try and keep track position any way I can, but our car is an absolute wreck right now. And our chance to win is gone. Damn it. That's so frustrating. Really, it was no one's fault. Like, I got into the back of Almirola. He was slowing up. I got into the back of Almirola just as we were turning into the corner. The car got sideways, and now this lane's checking up and going sodding nowhere. So shout out to this lane for being a bunch of imbeciles. Keselowski, I've just not got time for your shit right now. I just really haven't. We come up into turn 3. Oh, and we're in the wall. Oh, God. And we've wrecked again. And we've wrecked yet again. Well, we haven't. Phil has. Oh, now we have wrecked. Still no caution. Now's the caution. And we scored 31st. How a race can go from 0 to pretty good to pretty shit in about 10 seconds. Just a shame that was the final 10 seconds of the race. Ah, dearie me, I need a tea. That was a bit stressful. It's a bit weird. We went from competitive at Daytona to it all just... And now we're ghosting through the track. What is happening? I am Adam at Daytona International Speedway, and what is happening? There's just ghost cars everywhere. I'm on LSD. Martin Truex Jr. has won the race. I think we can be fairly sure of that. Eric Almirola finishes 2nd. That's a good result. Landon Castle in the top 10. Regan Smith with a 6th. A 6th place for Regan Smith. Are you seeing this? And Trevor Bayne in 8th. There is no justice in this world. Blaney just outside the top 10 and 11th. Denny Hamlin finished 12th in the end. He was the guy we got in the wreck with. And like I say, that's what's most frustrating. It was no one's fault, really. Like, I just got into Almirola. I bump drafted him at just the wrong time. And the car got a little bit sideways. And Denny Hamlin was on our inside anyway. So any slight movement and we got into him. So if anything, it was probably my fault. That's what's really annoying about this. I can shout and scream and bitch and swear and stuff. And I did a lot of that after recording this. But, like, it's partly on me. I can't blame a glitch or anything. David Hoots didn't even screw us this time. He helped us. And we're only 31st because that was the last car on the lead lap. Never mind, we still beat Brian Scott. Yeah, I am looking for those pathetically small victories at this point. It's that kind of week. Anyway, we should still get a decent payout because we did lead a bunch of laps. Remember when we were leading the race? Holy shit, that was cool. CSX with that big dollar payout there. Led some laps there. That was nice. So we were competitive here. That's encouraging for the rest of the season. When we come to Talladega in the chase, that's pretty encouraging. We're actually competitive at a plate track, guys. There's positives for this one. This isn't like Pocono where it was just misery and despair. We got the fastest lap as well. I can't legitimately fast at a plate track. Are you seeing this? I need a breath. I need tea. Oh, a big glug of tea there. Oh, that is nice. That's so good. We still can't afford an actual engine specialist, but that will come with time. We now have Kentucky next up, which, I don't know, we might be alright there. Because I'm thinking about how we were alright at Kansas. Ooh, we were pretty competitive at Kansas. We were good at Dover, not too bad at Charlotte before the epic North Carolina screw job. And now we've got, like, this could be pretty damn good. We could be alright at Kentucky, you know. So, we have got... We're just waiting now for the next round. Thank you guys so much, once again, for locking in. Man, I've actually got a sweat on with this. Look at our run of results. We literally, it's been feast or famine here. 17th at Auto Club was the last time we had a mediocre result. We finished 1st, 34th, 7th, 5th, 30th. Oh, hang on. Now where are we going? Oh, yeah, 27th at Daytona. Yeah, we finished 7th, 5th, 30th, 5th again. And there's Talladega, 30th. So our plate results are actually getting worse, but that does not tell the whole story. 4th place at Dover, 35th at Charlotte, 38th at Pocono, 10th at Michigan, win at Sonoma, 31st at Daytona. There's literally no middle ground. But that's been the story of our season. It's been a brilliant season so far, very entertaining. I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. Subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys next time out on BombersportsPlays.